Howdy, and welcome back to Hasidia.com's Adventures in iPhone Photography. Today we're going to be it's going to be a quick hitter. We're just looking at Snapseed how-to, basically navigating your way around this great tool. But before we do that, I want to point out this is my iPad. Works the same on your iPhone, except some of the icons might be a little different. But the iPad gives me a little more real estate to show you exactly what I'm doing. So again, this is Snapseed. And when you load it up, you'll get the sample image. I have no idea how to get rid of that, so if somebody does know how to get rid of that, let me know. But we're going to use it in today's example. In Snapseed, there's a couple things you need to know. On the left or on the bottom, depending how you have your phone or iPad oriented, you have various filters or modules, and these do cool things to your images. Cool thing about them, you can use as many of them as you want on a single image. I'm sure there's some theoretical limit, but practically you can use as many as you want. Heck, you can even double down on a single filter and use it several times if you'd like. So that being said, let's jump in and perform an adjustment. Tune image, here this wrench, is a great one if you just want to do a general enhancement to your images. Now when you're within Snapseed, within one of these filters or modules, there's really only two things you need to know. There's up and down and left and right. Up and down, as you touch the image and swipe up and down, you'll get a menu of various parameters you can adjust. And then as you go left to right, you're going to increase or decrease the value of those parameters. So if we want to increase the brightness, we choose brightness, and we swipe to the right, making the image brighter. To darken it, we swipe to the right, or the left, excuse me. So if you want to see where we came from, within or prior to your adjustments, simply touch the compare icon. I believe in the iPhone you can touch on the image itself, I'm not sure. And if we don't like what we did with that adjustment, we can touch back, and we'll be back to the module or filter selection screen without having applied those adjustments. So let's say we want to do a black and white conversion or perform some other adjustment. Simply choose black and white by touching on it. And to perform the black and white conversion, again, up and down, left and right. So I'm going to go ahead and choose brightness, brighten this image. Then choose contrast, increase the contrast by swiping to the right. There we go. And if you wanted to add grain to your image, you can, but I normally like my images fairly clean. Now in this module, you'll see at the bottom there, you'll see a presets and color filter. Many of the modules have these kind of add-on effects or tools. So in presets, you can touch it and you'll see various presets to kind of get your creative muse going. If you don't like those presets, you don't have to apply them. And then you can choose color filters, your traditional black and white color filters within the black and white conversion. Now I suggest you explore all the various modules because they all have their own unique tool set, but that's something unique again to the module. So if we like what we've done here with this black and white conversion, simply touch apply this time on the right, and that effect will be applied to your image. Now like I said, you can double down on effects, or you could add other effects. You're not limited to a single one. So in this case, we're going to choose vintage. It's a nice way to tone your black and white images. And like all other things within Snapseed, up and down and left and right. So we're going to go ahead, maybe increase the texture strength. There we go. And if we want to decrease the brightness or increase the brightness, that's fine. You can always use the undo button if you don't like what you did. Now in this one you see center size. So as I'm pinching and unpinching, I'm actually controlling the center of this effect, or where this effect is centered. So in that case, we have shrunk it down quite a bit. I like what we've done, and we're going to go ahead and touch apply. Uh-oh, we better hurry up. So now we want to apply a third effect, maybe. Remember, there's no limit. Let's go ahead and apply the grunge filter. Now I bring the grunge filter up for a couple different reasons. Some of the filters actually have a center focus point, so you can move this focus point around by simply touching it, and you can shrink it if we just want to highlight maybe this tree in the back, right? That's cool. Then we can go up and down again and choose, again, all the various parameters. If we want to change our textures, we can do that. Choose our texture strength. You're getting the hang of it now, right? There we go. Let's actually put that right, maybe right there. There we go. Cool. So if we want to see what we did, again, touch the compare. Or it was before the grunge filter. There it is after the grunge filter. Touch apply. And we're done. Now, it's not saved to your camera roll. You can come back and edit it later. If you were to open up another image, you'd probably lose this image, although they do a good job of warning you. So if you want to save it, I think on the iPhone, you're actually going to hit the share, and then there'll be save to camera roll option. I'm not sure, something like that. On the iPad, you just touch the save. Or if you want to share your magnificent work with your friends and family, simply touch share, and all the social channels are available to you. So there you go. That's Snapseed. Awesome, awesome tool, and there's a ton of stuff you can do with it. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you out there on the creative frontier.